Hey guys, how you doing? Rob Billings here. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a vegan queso dip. So first things first, if you don't have a NutriBullet, you need to get one. So that's what these look like right here, NutriBullet. I swear by it and I use it all the time. You can go out and get a blender, but or if you don't already have one, but they just don't work as well as the NutriBullet. So for whatever reason, I don't know if it's the blades or the speed or the suction, whatever they tell you on the infomercial, but it does work hands down. So definitely go get one. So the first things we're going to do once you have the NutriBullet is you're going to get the cup and right over here, and you're going to fill it up with about half a thing of water here. And you can see I've used mine so much that I have duct tape all around it because I dropped it, and now it's cracked. So anyway, irregardless, you want to fill it up halfway with water. Then you want to get a package of cashews. I use these. These are already salted, which gives the queso dip a nice salty flavor. You can, if you really want to be healthy and natural, which is usually what I do, I'll go out and get raw cashews. You can get those from like Whole Foods or really any health food store, that type of thing. And that's really the healthiest way to go, is to get them, unpasteurized and unprocessed. But anyway, for the sake of this video, if you want it quick, I'm just, like I said, I'm using these. This is about 2 ounces or so. So what I'm going to do is pour them in. So now you've got your cashews floating around. And also, too, to soften them, you probably want to soak them for about an hour. For the purposes of this video, I'm not going to sit here and watch them soak for an hour while you guys sit here. So anyway, you just pour those in. Next thing you want to do, and this is one of my secret weapons in this, is get some roasted red peppers. This is going to give it a nice, this is really what's going to give it the flavor. And also, and I take just a couple strips. I'd usually use a fork, but I'm using my hands right now since I'm the one that's eating it. But anyway, this is going to give it the nice flavor. It's also great for weight loss, especially the sweet red peppers. They have a thermogenic effect, so you're going to want to throw those in as well. So I throw in, maybe, I don't know, I've probably gotten here about 5 or 6 of those strips. Then the next thing we're going to do is add some salsa. So this one here is a brand from Whole Foods that I use. I mean, you can use any salsa brand. It really doesn't matter. But anyway, I take a couple of tablespoons of this and throw it in there. Just again, this is going to add a really nice flavor to it. So we're done there. Next, we are going to use another secret weapon of mine. This is what's going to give it the cheesy flavor. There's actually 2 things that give it the cheesy flavor. This is one of them. This is popcorn topping, believe it or not. It's really what it is soybean oil. And again, I typically will use, oops, not cooperating here, but anyway, you're going to want to take a tablespoon. You know what? We'll throw in 2 to 3 tablespoons. How's that? So the more you throw in, obviously the cheesier it's going to be. So anyway, but you don't want to use too much either. So anyway, then we also want to, the other secret weapon in this arsenal is my nutritional yeast flakes. I know that sounds kind of, what's the word I want here? Nutritional yeast. Doesn't sound like the 2 go together, but believe it or not, this is loaded with B vitamins. You can pick this up again at any health food store or grocery store, what have you. So anyway, we're going to pour that in here. So now this is what the combo looks like. Doesn't look all that appetizing, but trust me, it is. So anyway, so now that we've got those main ingredients in there, we're going to put the top on, and we are now ready to blend this. So you put the top on like so, and then you're going to stick it into your NutriBullet, which I'm doing right here, right now. You can probably hear it in the background. I'm grinding up. So anyways, it's going to take a minute. Okay. All right. So hopefully this thing isn't leaking here. Like I said, I've got a lot of cracks in this sucker. But anyway, oh yeah, it smells good. Here's what it looks like. Hopefully you can see that okay. Camera's probably getting blurry. But anyway, trust me, it's a nice orangey yellow color, which is what you want it to be. Then what you do, and again, you can eat this cold if you want with nachos. Some people do that. I, however, like to spice it up even more. What I do, get a pan, and then I just pour it in into my pan. And then I go over to the stove, which I'm not going to do now, but anyway, here it is in the pan. Doesn't that look good? So anyway, what I do next is then I crank the oven or the stovetop to high, and I put it on there, and then it'll start bubbling. Once it starts bubbling, you want to take it off the stove. And I also, at that point, add black beans into it. If you add the black beans right away, they'll stick right to the bottom of the pan, or you have to keep stirring it. So what I do is I just, I get regular black beans from the store. You can get low sodium ones or high sodium, whatever you want. Throw them in there after it's done boiling, and then I just cover it with a tin or with a plate or whatever, and I let it sit for about 5 or 10 minutes. And then when you come back, trust me, it's going to be thickened up. It's going to be just like a dip, just like you want. The more or less water you use will be what determines how thick it gets. So again, that's it in a nutshell. Really simple, 10, 15-minute recipe that's going to be healthy for you, non-dairy. I'm lactose intolerant, and I love it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and have a great day.